What's up? What's up? What's up, y'all? Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'm back live again. I just wanted to talk about this for a minute. Make sure y'all hit the like button, sub to the channel if you're not a member, and also hit the notifications too, so that you're able to get all of my content too as well. We are live right now at this point in time. I'll give y'all a few minutes to get up in here. Appreciate everybody pulling up so far. Uh, I am a little late on this. Um, Part of the reason is because I did want to get some more details on this situation. But another reason is because I know a lot of people tend to get, they tend to be prisoners of the moment, you know. But until I was able to gather the information that I was able to get, then it was time for me to go ahead and proceed with this. What's up with it, Brown? I see you in here, Queen. Uh, okay. Before I get this video started, man, let me give a shout out to two people that have already touched on this. First, I want to give a shout out to the sister Tamara. Uh, Please go follow her at Real Talk with Tamara. She has real good content over there. Always keeps her ear to the ground over there. Um, Saw her talking about this first, and then also want to give a shout out to the political and sports channel of LB. Definitely go sub to LB. He has good content over there. One of the brothers in the LDBC community too as well. Okay. Um, and I also want to give a shout out to the whole entire Lions Den, both basketball and boxing community. But in this case, we're not talking about either one. We're actually talking about entertainment. Okay. Now, as you know, Sean P. Diddy Combs, aka Brother Love, aka Puff Daddy, whatever you want to call him, both of his homes in both LA and Miami have been raided, and they have been raided by Homeland Security. The feds, pretty much. Uh, and the thing about it is that while he has a lot of civil allegations against him, okay, these are criminal allegations against him as it pertains to uh, human human trafficking. Okay, human trafficking, and the important thing is that we have to know about this. While the civil allegations, um, they're not as serious. This is serious because the thing about this is the feds are not going to bum rush your house, and they're not going to, issue a warrant unless they present evidence to the judge on probable cause. And then that's when they'll make their move. Uh, the end is near for Diddy. Now, you can only get away with stuff for so long. Now we understand that ties have been cut with a few uh, companies such as Revolt, and of course with Ciroc and everything, which a lot of people feel like Ciroc was the straw that broke the camel's back, so to speak. But in any case, okay, uh, everything is crumbling right now for Diddy. Now they can't find him. They did actually they detained. Well, they didn't detain his son. They cuffed his sons. That's not to say that his sons were involved. When we talk about his King, his son King, and John. I think that's his name. I forget the other son's name, but I know his other son is King. But they had them, cuffed as well as a few others. But they don't have nothing has came out in terms of having anything on those individuals or whatnot. Um, I'm gonna say this, right? I'm gonna say this. I am a firm believer in what goes around, comes around. Uh, I've heard stuff time and time again about Diddy. Now, what's funny is that when I was younger, when I was younger, I actually used to hear good things about Diddy. You know what I'm saying? Like, how how revered and feared this guy was. In terms of the street life and you know great businessman that he was and all this other stuff. You know what I'm saying? But then as I got older, it started off as a sprinkle. I remember, there was, a couple people that would say, "Nah, I don't mess with." At that time, it was Puff Daddy. I don't mess with Puff Daddy like that. He's this, he's that, or whatever. And I'm thinking to myself, I'm saying, why? But at that time, I was just like, because I was a fan of really Biggie and Mace and everything. I enjoyed their music. But then, as I got even more older, I started hearing all this stuff more and more coming out. And what I started seeing was when I started looking at the Danny Kane and the making the band reality shows and stuff, how he was talking to a lot of the contestants and um, him getting into it with the choreographer and just all types of stuff. You know what I'm saying? And then I kind of started to raise my eyebrow just a little bit, and I kind of gave things the benefit of the doubt because I was like, well, in entertainment, this is what happens. This is what takes place. People are going to bump heads. People are going to get into it. People are going to not agree on things. But then, as time started to get on, I started to think back, and I also, I started to think about like the Biggie situation, him getting murdered in the Pac situation, stuff like that. And I was thinking to myself, I was like, maybe so, maybe not, you know what I'm saying? But then a lot of people are also bringing up, the fact that in terms of, Keefe D, because we all know that Keefe D pretty much had Barney Fifed himself or Cheddar Bobbed himself um, when he was in the Vlad interview and stuff, and he pretty much had told on himself in it. A lot of people really feel like Keefe D might have, you know, had something to do with this. Now, this might be on speculation, but I'm gonna say this, man. Things are not looking good at all for Diddy right now. To say that I'm surprised, I'm really not. Okay, that's one of the reasons why I didn't really come up because I'm really not surprised because we all know that the lady had came out the one that had got shot in the face or whatnot. You said salute, Diddy, that man, piece by piece, it's all coming out. What? Salute to you, Dante. Yeah, the writing is definitely it's been on the wall. Now people see when that power gets taken away from you, Dante, then you really don't have any type of wiggle room, and you don't know you don't really have anywhere to turn to. Listen, money can only buy you so much. Okay, um, for a while it'll buy you out of trouble. It'll get you out of sticky situations and stuff like that. But in this case right here, it's a lot. Now there are some people, you do have a lot of you. Believe it or not, you still have fans. It's just like with Candace Owens and everything. You know what I'm saying? When Candace Owens had got fired and stuff, you still have fans out there um, that wanted to, that were rallying behind her and stuff. Even when it came to like O.J. Simpson in that situation, you know, just different stars that are at a high magnitude, you know, where the negative is shown on the media and stuff like that. Believe it or not, you still have people that still are in support of Diddy no matter what they've heard of him. It's the same thing with R. Kelly too as well. Um, but this right here, man, when we're talking about trafficking and stuff like that, listen, I know some people are gonna trip out when I say this. All right, if he done this, you know what I'm saying. If they have something on them, because the feds aren't just gonna bust in your house for no reason. Okay, I get that. All right, I understand that. But we also need to go after some of these other people too as well because Diddy's not the only one. If he is involved in the stuff you said, everybody been talking about this since the '90s. Nobody cared because music, music was good. Shame on people that idolize these entertainment. Yeah, facts. Yeah, but I love Candace. I'm not even gonna. Candace. That's a whole nother situation. But I'm just gonna say this. There are people that support people regardless of how, regardless of what they see, about that person. You know what I'm saying? Like um, any of this stuff that has to do with, like um, pedo. You fill the rest of the word out. If it has to do with trafficking, any of that other nonsense stuff, and I don't really, I have a real bad taste in my mouth. That's not to say about Candace or whatever. I just don't believe in her, um, the way that she thinks and the way that she's constantly has thrown us under the bus. You know what I'm saying? But in the case of Diddy, I stopped I moved away from Diddy, what I'm saying, from his music and stuff like that after I started hearing about a lot of stuff because um, he might have, the Ciroc and, the bad boy and the music and stuff like that, but your power can only carry you for so long. You know what I'm saying? Your power, your power can only carry you for so long. And he's gonna pay the price for it. If he, what I'm saying, like I said, because you still got to get him in there. They haven't found him yet. You know what I'm saying, and if they have, I don't know about it. You know what I'm saying. If I might be late on it, but as of yet, they haven't found him. He's probably, right now because he's not I'll give him this. He's not. You can't be. of of his of his power stature in terms of what he's achieved and everything, and not be intelligent. You know what I'm saying? We are dealing with an intelligent individual, so he already saw everything. He's probably already trying to play chess and everything, and he's probably already got up out of here. You know what I'm saying? Where we don't know. Um, I imagine he's got a he's lawyered up and everything, but if they have something on him, with this type of evidence that they're, like I said, I don't know to the magnitude of what evidence they have. Uh, it's not going to be good. You say, I don't know these people personally, but Candace, you don't know. I like her. She cute. She cute. No, she the real deal. The rest of these grown men were out here looking at 20-year-olds when they're 30s and 40s. Get out of here. It's all nasty at the same time. R. Kelly's situation, he was a grown ass man, okay? He was a grown ass man, and they weren't of age, okay? 20 is different, okay? 20 is different, um, and listen, I don't support R. Kelly, you know what I'm saying? And I don't like, what he did. It doesn't matter what type of music that he made. And hold on, Dante, I'll get to you in just a second. I don't go for that. You know what I'm saying? Now, if if he was a grown man and let's say he was 30, let's say he was 40 or something like that, then okay, and the woman was 20, and then that would be different. But I'm even more saddened at the parents too as well because the parents were in on it. I really don't like any of it. You know what I'm saying? But you have to be grown. You know what I'm saying? And wrong is wrong. That's why he's paying the price for it. You know what I'm saying? Like, do I want to see our black men in jail? Absolutely not. But uh, if you do stupid stuff, then that's what's gonna happen. You think he hiding and on the run? Yeah, probably so. I wouldn't be surprised if he. I know. So I joked about this, Sugar and Dante. I wouldn't be surprised if he linked up with Russell Simmons. Wouldn't be surprised at all, because he fled and everything like that because of uh, situation too as well. You know, listen, man, wrong. When you're wrong, man, listen. The best thing that he could do right now, Dante and Sugar, is to just go ahead and face the music. And if he does leave, if he leaves the country, Dante, if he leaves the country, shit, you better not come back. He probably back in New York. If he is, look, if he's in New York, right? Um, he's not gonna be able to like. Okay, the only thing that I could see him doing, because you're gonna have people out there that are going to, people are making side deals behind this guy back. You never know how many people he's snaked. You never know how many people he's talked to bad and stuff like that. There's people within his own team that, you know what I'm saying? They're like, yeah, yeah, we with you, but we still against you. They got it in the back of their mind. They could be plotting too. You know what I'm saying? So they'll probably tell you, oh, hey, he's over here, he's over there. I look at it from that aspect. But now you really gonna have to, if you're trying to get away, you know what I'm saying? You really gonna have to maneuver. You really gonna have to maneuver. Because I look at it from a standpoint like this. , if if Diddy is gone, out of the country, then like I said, you better not come back, man. You know what I'm saying? Because you running is making things worse. You running is really making things worse. Uh, like I said, man, I knew a long time ago Diddy was not a very liked person. Um, he was always going to uh, get caught up eventually, you know. But you pay the price. You really pay the price when you do stuff like this. You know what I'm saying? And see, this I must stress again. I'm gonna stress this again. Okay, this is a criminal case. Okay, this is not a civil case. Okay, this is not a civil case. This is criminal. So the level is different. You know what I'm saying? Now we're talking about federal time, and he's got that jacket on. He's had that negative jacket on him for quite some time for a lot of different things. He's had the jacket on the negative jacket on him in terms of what was the obvious, with the murders of Biggie and Tupac. Not to say that he was heavily involved in everything, but there's a lot of people that are pointing fingers in his direction. He's got a negative jacket on him with the people who he snaked in terms of the individuals that was in the group, like Danny D. Kane and the other group, with the making a band group. Okay, uh, with the whole Cassie situation, the allegations, that she brought up, even though they just, I find it strange on that end that they're bringing it up now, but he's got a whole lot of negativity coming his way, and then you got the producer that just recently came out that was living with him for the period of time that he was living with him, making allegations and stuff, and they got stuff on videotape. Not only with him, but with Stevie J and Usher and all this other stuff. It's just, man, right now, man, you got all this stuff too much, man, to where right now, man, at this point, you can't do anything, man. Diddy and all you are about to be in trouble. Ooh. Well, I mean, look, if he does, I mean, yeah, a lot of people are going to go down, and it makes you look at people differently. You know what I'm saying? Like uh, the only thing that right now, like I said, the best thing that he could do right now is to just go ahead, make it easier on yourself, and turn yourself in. If not, you might as well just go ahead and plan out your days of being a passport boy, because that's what you're gonna do. You know what I'm saying? That's pretty much what it is right now at this point. I don't see him. I don't think he wants to lose any of the. I don't. He's lost the power. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that he's lost the money, but he's lost a lot of his power. You know what I'm saying? At this point, and believe it or not, a lot of guys would rather have the power more than the money. You know what I'm saying? More than the financial, but some people see that differently. Some people see it as, okay, without the money, you know what I'm saying, I can't have the power, you know what I'm saying? But, and then there's some people that want to have both. Everybody uh, has something to say. It's just as guilty as he is. People killing one type after somebody had caught up. Well, it's in the media now. You know what I'm saying? And this, things aren't looking too good for Diddy. But you also got to look at it as him snaking. You see, now isn't the time right now to be like, okay, yeah, but what about this person? What about that person? You know, no, they're focused on you. They're focused on Diddy what he did. You know what I'm saying? Now, is there other people that are involved? Yeah, probably so. Because when it comes to this sort of thing, let's just be honest. It's not just one person. It's just like with the whole situation that happened with the whole trafficking situation that happened with the because it happened down here. Sugar, it happened. It happened in Texas. There were teachers, administrators, uh, people that were amongst the city council that were getting caught up in this sort of thing. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't just like, okay, just one person or whatever. You know what I'm saying? It was like they had like a big old team, and they were making you know you know quite a bit of money on it because unfortunately I don't like it. You know what I'm saying? But it's lucrative. You know, but yeah, they definitely have something on him, and the fact that they had his sons cuffed up. You never know what what they're saying to the sons. Now I don't know if they've taken them in and interrogated them and all this other stuff because they want to know. They want to know where Diddy's at. That's what they want to know. They want to know where he's at. You know what I'm saying? And they they want to get their hands on him. Pause. So it's not looking good for him. As I said, um, you could try to hide all you want to, and you could try to do all that you want to try to avoid this. But you are going to have to face the music, especially given these circumstances. We're talking about the Fed. We're not just talking about you know uh, a something civil here. This is something that is real serious, man. You know what I'm saying? And um, now it's time. But I can't stress enough though. It might. I just got in the back of my mind for some reason. I'm thinking about Keefy D. You know what I'm saying? I'm thinking about that. I could be wrong. I could be wrong, but we'll have to see, man. You know. But y'all let me know what you think, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna shut this live down though. But make sure you leave your comments. Make sure you like the video, share it, subscribe, hit the notification too. Straight to the point, sports and entertainment. I'll get at you later.